I don't watch Armchair Detective. I used to, past tense, watch a bit of Superchuffer because I thought at the beginning, I thought he was quite a sound guy and quite chilled and mellow and genuine and whatnot. But then I've seen like, and he'd been like kind of attacking. Hasn't he been kind of attacking and bullying this Armchair Detective?
Well, if you don't know, then how are you going to have an opinion on it? But maybe you'd want to check into why and what was going on there. Or maybe, and I do appreciate it, the Superchuffer, you know, like I said, you know, your fucking hot dog audience or whatever, muck feelings, very simplistic. Superchuffer was attacking Armchair Detective. No, Superchuffer's toxic. Like, you know, very simplistic.
I don't know what
I can see why people might perceive that. I want you to talk about the Nicola Buddy case, but instead you're making videos about Alan and lolcows. So now I'm just going to say, I'm not interested in you. I was interested in what you were doing before. And it's not gone away, and I can still do the Superchuffer stuff, but if people have got in their feelings about Battery Exhausted, then they're just not going to watch it. They're just not going to watch it. I don't care. Like, I'm quite comfortable in what I'm doing on Battery Exhausted. It's a load of fun. And I don't see it as bullying an old man. Obviously, clearly, we know there's a bit of a backstory there, don't we? So
Detective's done. But I did see a little clip about... I don't know what Armchair Detective's done. But I did see a little clip about Superchuffer, well, a video on Superchuffer's channel, which is now gone.
Right, so no, that would be on Battery Exhausted then, won't it? Because I don't present any videos on Superchuffer about Alan. So the video hasn't been deleted. So this is like saying things about me that are bad that haven't happened, but yeah.
The video's gone. And it's just him, like, kind of trolling. Armchair Detective, is that what you're going to make your content about? Bullying someone? Making a video? And just picking on someone through the whole way? He even picks on his looks.
Well, a bit, yeah.
If you attack someone's character and it's warranted...
No, but this is unfair, because I do say that. I say we shouldn't make ad hominem attacks. The ham hands thing, you know, we've had the conversation. It's a bit of a meme, but, you know, we're having a laugh, we're having a pop. So, you know, the looks come into it. But it's really not my beef, is it? That's not where I'm at.
Like, I need to move that, it's a bit bright. And it's warranted. Like, dive in.
Yep, I did.
If you want. I mean, it's better to say nothing, innit?
Is it?
To pick on people's looks and stuff like that. I mean, isn't he about 70, this guy?
You don't sound like you're saying nothing here. Alan is about 70.
So, yeah, not a fan of Superchuffer anymore. True colours seem to be showing if you're going to make a video about attacking a near 70-year-old and about his looks and all that kind of stuff.
So, mischaracterising what's going on, but not subscribed to Superchuffer anymore, slate him. Clearly, maybe a bit of, I don't want to say jealousy, but let's not watch Superchuffer, let's watch him instead from now on. And obviously I've got a political leaning to the left, maybe that's come out in some of my content and he has taken, you know, affront to that. Oh, you said Tate was a wanker? Oh, I don't know, but we're not subscribed to Superchuffer anymore now, look.
New subscriber here from Liverpool, just down the road there, kiddo. Yeah, I think Chuffer's has took it too far, and didn't he? Hiya, Seahorse Crazy. I believe that he wrote a song or wrote some lyrics. Yeah, didn't he write some lyrics and then?
In chat there, I haven't been keeping up with what they're saying in chat, but this is the thing, right? So this guy is getting manipulated by the people in the chat because they're saying AD was very upset, says Derek Fortune, who's probably Alan, because AD was very and upset are two separate things. And then his 68 Alan, it says, like the chat, like, his 68 Alan, it's like, hello. And then it says picked on his daughters. They are saying AD was stealing people's content, Eddie's and Superchuffers. I stopped watching the lot of them because they stopped covering the Nicola Buddy case. Fair enough if that's what you're into. AD asked for money all the time. He did it about Alan's daughter. So he's being told both things here. Someone said Armchair Detective stole Eddie Vinyl's and Superchuffer's work. But he hasn't picked that out to talk about it, has he? He's picked out the bad bits to talk about. So, like, he's supporting his own ideas and feelings with what he's been told in chat. I'm saying that those people in chat are like Alan people who have got in on him because they see him as a rival to Superchuffer on YouTube. And so, like, they think that Martin Dean got inside Superchuffer's head and pushed all this shit out. They're going to get inside his head and push all this shit out. And when I appeared in his chat, he was like, right, ban Superchuffer, wasn't he? Like, it's weird, isn't it? But
pick on his daughter or mention Armchair Detective's daughter.
So did you see it? Do you know what happened? Like, no, but you're going to say you didn't see it, but you've got to, oh, this is beyond the pale, this. And this is this virtue signalling of the right wing that they do. Like, they're bad people who've made a video about Sam Smith needs to go and fuck off. But, oh, you know, how dare you do a video about Alan's daughter? And, like, we're so, like, it's offended my good ethics that you would say something about a man's daughter. Like, you know, it's just fucking pathetic nonsense.
So, this guy is making videos about...
Like, it's like the sort of stuff, I've seen it before, where it's like fake, suddenly you've got this whole big set of fake ethics so that you can have a fight, because you can be opposed to things because someone said this. It's like what they did to Val, with Val saying, so what if Claire's have lied? Oh, well, so what if Claire's lied? Right, now we're on this. It's like the daughter thing. And you're saying you did or didn't see it, and now you don't like Superchuffer, and this is too much for you.
Oh, an old man. And then making horrible song lyrics about his daughter. You do you, mate, but that channel, it won't have longevity if that's what you're gonna do.
Really?
Right.
I mean, he might, listen, I'm saying this, Mr. King of YouTube, he might do really well with his future interviews and get really successful on YouTube. It doesn't mean that he's doing well now, and for him to tell me what's right to do on YouTube and what will have longevity, dissing Alan's daughter, I'll tell you what I think will have and won't have longevity for you. Like, it might work really well on Rumble, but not on YouTube, I don't think. And in terms of YouTube, I don't know, like longevity, let me just pick someone like Aquateal, like, I suppose they haven't got millions of views, have they? But they're consistent. Where's their oldest? A year ago, it can't be right. I'm trying to think of an old detractor. Like, who's an old detractor? I suppose they've come and gone, haven't they? What about Tevin? What about Almighty Tevin? Almighty Tevin, videos, oldest. 8 years ago. 8 years ago, Almighty Tevin, yeah? Latest, today. Okay, it's not Alan, it's Phil. But do you think that's got longevity? It's got a longevity as long as Phil's got. And my Alan content's got longevity as long as Alan's got, frankly. And more. You know, it's not just Alan on that channel. Like, I think he's wrong, categorically. I think the battery exhausted. Yeah, I think the battery exhausted. That's squeezing the toys. Like, it's just... I think this has actually got some longevity. I actually think it has. Like, as we turn our attention to other lolcows and expand upon our horizons, I actually think this has got longevity. I've done quite a lot of it, look. So there's that. I mean, it's got longevity for about 6 months at least. Hasn't it? I don't think he knows about the internet properly. Like, that's lolcow content. And a lot of people are offended that I do lolcow content, and mainly Superchuffer shouldn't be a bully. And those people just don't understand the internet and can fuck off, really. It's like, I'm not going to try and convince them. Either they understand it or they don't. These people that I'm doing the content about are bad people, and I'm saying why they're bad people. And it turns out they are legitimately bad people. And so we are the good people, highlighting the poor ethics and malpractice, grift of bad people. And there is some longevity in it. So you can get fucked on that one. It's funny, isn't it, though?
Anyway, I wanted to talk about the disappearing YouTubers. I'm still here. I'm going nowhere.
I'm still here. I've got loads of channels.
I will only make a video on something that I feel... John, it's there.
Now, the thing is, right, big ups Jamie, I'm not like shouting my own triumph for having been part of that documentary that was on Netflix, and the other ones that I worked on as well that exist on YouTube. You know, I'm not trying to shout, oh, I've got 1 million views and I've done this and I've done that. And I think this guy can go ahead and be successful, in inverted commas, in that way. Like, he could probably make media and have views on it and go somewhere with it. I'm still not going to like what he does. Even like Tommy Robinson can get 1 million views. I don't like Tommy Robinson, do I? Like, you know, I'm still not going to like what he does. So, like, it's just, I'm not trying to not wish success on him or prove something through my own success. I just am opposed to what he's saying and doing. But it seems like back then, this was 3 months ago, so he had an opinion on Superchuffer, like a proper opinion on him, didn't he? Like 3 months ago. So, that's just a thing that exists. And now I've recorded it here so that it exists in case he deletes it.